Prasanna, you can start the meditation.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Before we go further into what Percival is giving today, let's meditate on his consciousness for a few seconds, few minutes. Then we can go ahead with what Percival is giving us today. Please sit comfortably, cross your legs, clasp your hands, and close your eyes. Sit comfortably, spine relaxed, and keep your spine upright. Gently close your eyes. Bring your attention to your normal, natural breath. No forcing, no controlling, no holding of your breath. Just observe. Inhale, exhale. Let your body settle down. Let your mind slow down. Now, become aware of your breath. There is a subtle field within you, a living pattern, a silent intelligence. That is breath form, the blueprint of your body. With each breath in, feel the inner field gently pulsating. Inhale, it expands. Exhale, it stabilizes. Now imagine a soft golden light enters into your body. With every exhale, your tensions, imbalances, heaviness dissolve. You feel light moving through your brain. Calm your thoughts. When you observe your heart, balance your emotions. When you feel your abdomen, stabilize your energy. Every cell, every unit is slowly coming into balance. No force, just allow them. Now, gently bring your awareness to your inner being. Notice your feeling. Notice your judgment, desire. No judgment. Just observe your feeling and desires. Now both are coming together. no conflict. They become one, harmonious, balanced. Stay here. Let there be no inner division, just stillness, unity, clarity. Activate your conscious light. Now feel gently a light above your head, pure conscious light. Allow it to descend into your body. Fill your mind with clarity, your body with harmony, your being with peace. You're not forcing, you're just allowing that light to come into your body. Now affirm yourself. My body is restored in balance. My body is restored in balance. Every unit of my body aligned with harmony. I am the doer. I bring the balance through awareness. I am the doer. I bring balance through awareness. Now, gently move your toes, move your thumbs, fingers. Slowly bring back your awareness. Whenever you are ready, rub your palms, open your eyes for a few seconds, and then slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Before we go further, let's recap what we have learned in the last session.
Hello, friends. Namaste. Good morning or good evening, everyone. You all know me. This is Lavanya Vishwanath from Australia. So, with divine blessings of Dr. Brahmashi Subhash Patriji and Swarnamala Patriji, let us start our today's session. So, I would like you to welcome back to the Divine Breath YouTube channel, Australia Initiative of Pyramid Spiritual Society Movement. So, you all know for the last few weeks, we are discussing about a Thinking and Destiny book, which is written by Harold W. Percival, which is being explained to us by our very own dear master, Prasanna Medisetti. So let us quickly recap our previous session. So in our previous session, Prasanna Garu is talking about all about the nature units, which are the smallest working parts of the universe, and they are not conscious. They follow laws which are automatic. And we also talked about AIA. It's a it's a total functioning intelligence of the universe. This state is a balanced state, and then we move towards the triune self, where the triune self, we have seen that it has three parts: knower, thinker, and doer. So doer, the feeling and desire. So this is the part which we experience the most. Um, so the doer is a part that lives in our body and learns through this life. The goal is to reconnect the doer with thinker and knower. And we also have this supreme intelligence, which is the highest level of intelligence in the universe. So I think today we will be dwelling more in detail about this. So with this, I'll welcome Prasanna Garu. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lavanya. So we are almost to the end of the chapter, but we will just recap some of the points and Then I'll answer all the questions before we go, because these are the concepts which we are going to use it for further in our upcoming chapters. So here, the AIA are the eternal order of progression, right? The eternal order of progression, if we take, all the units move to the higher degrees of consciousness. All the units of our body, all the units has to move to the higher consciousness in order to attain a perfect body remains harmoniously function. The body can operate the vehicle of the higher intelligence. When that our body can act as a higher intelligence, when every part of our, every atom of our body was reaching to the higher consciousness. This stage is necessary before the triune self can become the part of the government of the world. Whenever this triune self go to the government of the world, right? So it has to attain its peace or its kinds of a balance, right? So when it is balancing, when through the transformation, the sense units also evolve through the higher degrees. How actually the smell, whatever the units that smell, right, that we are using, it becomes the breath form of a perfect body. That smell becomes the perfect body, the breath form of the perfect body. The taste advances to the smell. Hearing advances to the degree of the taste, and sight advances to the degree of hearing. Means whenever you are seeing, you could only see, but when you are actually going up, you can see as well as hear. It is advancing. You are able to see, means, which means that at certain frequency when you go to that level, right? So you are able to hear the things that you are not able to hear before. And I, the organ becomes the sense of the complete sight. This is a sequence of the hierarchical evolution of the units. These four advanced sense units, right? So these sense units are getting advanced. And so here they act as intermediaries between the external nature and the perfect body. These senses are becoming intermediate between this perfect body and this external nature. We are in the external nature now. When the senses get advanced, so they act as intermediate between these nature and the perfect body that we are going to attain. So through these senses, the body interacts with the nature matter. The internal system remains balanced. So how the control of the perfect body? So the maintenance and the control of the perfect body occurs through two main forces. One is the breath form, that is, it coordinates all the units of the body and maintains the functions of the body. I'll explain with an example again. Coordinates all the units of the body and maintains the functions units of the body, and the doer of the triune self. The second is the doer. So the doer is the one who is keeping the balance, maintain the proper operation, and performs the administrative responsibilities of this human world. Now I'll stop here. So here the question comes, how to balance? What is that balancing? In what way we can balance our units? Or how this triune self, the doer in the body, because the doer, to in order to become the triune self, he needs to balance. Suppose, let us take, and also the Lavanya asked a question, because whenever you go and see in the triune, the thinking and destiny, there are the different diagrams. I didn't actually, for keeping those diagrams, I'm giving you all the 3D diagrams now with the help of AI, so that it is actually helping you. They will say it's a descending. It's a descending, and then it goes to stabilizing the AIA, and then it ascends. That is what it shows. So what is that? Here, let me mingle with that, what do you say, Big Bang theory of the thing, so that we will better understand. Lavanya, show that last diagram, Big Bang theory. There is a one, after you ask the question, I just draw one diagram, Big Bang theory versus the consciousness. So, while she is bringing up the diagram, let us say there's a Big Bang theory has happened, right? So when did this happen? All that totally, it was all it into the particles. So there is a no life actually. When Big Bang theory was happened, there is a not much life, right? So there is a lot of explosion was happened. And so billions of the years there is a no life on this, not only on this earth, I can say there is a no earth at all. When it has happened almost 13.8 billion years ago, this has happened. That singularity, that big bang, all the thing, right? So there is a, in the fraction of the second, it went to the cosmic inflation kind of thing. When it has happened, it took like 2 to 3 billion years, all those small particles, in order to, there is a settle down into the thing. So what they will say is all those particles are actually rounding into the one of the thing. So when you are rounding, when some particles is rounding in the cosmos, what happens? Suppose there is a fan. We can see there is a fan. Let us keep the fan. And before that, if you go to the any museums kind of thing, they will show. Before that, if you are actually put some cotton, let's say cotton will always be rolling in the air only, right? So when the fan is, the force is there, with that force, the 2 3 places you keep the fan, and this cotton is rolling. What happens when you are putting the cotton? Initially the cotton will be disordered, but when all the places, when the air is coming, what happens? Slowly it becomes a round thing, a round particle it becomes, isn't it? Likewise, here also all the particles became small rounds. Okay, and these rounds are actually revolving into this cosmos. When so many particles are evolving, the air started. Okay, air was also started because this compression is happening, right? Between so many things. Between that there is so much of air was started, and also when, because of the rupture of these things, the fire started later. Now you think whatever the space, there are particles. Those particles, the air started and the fire started. And from that, water started. And when these particles, after that cool down effect of that Big Bang theory, when all these particles were settled down at the thing, the earth started. That is how all our Panchabhutas came into existence as per our Big Bang theory. As per the Big Bang theory, that's how it came into the existence totally. But if you take that at the conscious level, let me take the same concept into the conscious level, right? When you are actually going into the conscious level, that has happened in a different way. The small conscious, your atoms, right? The small atoms of the consciousness, it started how it said that conscious small spiritual or a metaphysical units were started, and they were eternal, unchanging. So those are the units. So those were existing initially in the space units, those conscious units. Then they came into the fire units, air units, water units, and earth units. When fire units, there is a light world. Equivalent is a light world. When air units, there is a what is the other world? Form world. Form world is the water. When there is a water, there is a form world, and when there is a earth, there is a physical world. What is the other world? Light, form. There are 4 worlds, right? Let me. I just did not get it there. World. Life world. It's a life world. Light world, when there is a fire units, air, life world. Air is the life, right? So the breath form, or whatever. Next one is a form world. When there is a form, water was started, and then earth, and then there is a thing. So here is the question: how come when there is a nothing, how come the life was started? I can give you a very small example. How can the life could be started? In your kitchen, in your pantry, keep some of the your oats, or it can be your some dal or anything. Keep it in a one container, close that lid and keep it stagnant. Don't open anything for 2 3 months. Don't open. After 3 months, open it. Do you see any life or not? Do you see any life in that? Initially, there is no life. Initially, it is only the pulses that you kept, but you didn't open it. For 3 months, you didn't even touch that particular thing. Don't you see any small insects or small kind of thing? They started moving. There is a life. From where this life comes? So when there is a stagnant, that kind of thing, right? From that also the life started, from that thing also, right? Similarly, small ekakanajeevi, amoeba, that kind of thing. Then slowly some birds started, water element started, birds started. Slowly, from that, the human being came. This is how the evolution is happening. Okay. Here, when you are as a particle, when you are like a mineral or anything, you have a limited consciousness. Whatever you are supposed to do. Suppose you are a mineral of gold, let us take. Gold has to brighten the color of yellow or something. If you are a silver, then you exhibit certain qualities. So your that particular thing has only that limited consciousness and it will exhibit. So then you slowly became a plant. When you become a plant, oh, you started growing, you started giving a fruit, flower. Huh? You started taking the air and then taking the carbon dioxide and giving back oxygen, kind of thing. Then you started as an animal. The consciousness expanded. Then you go and search for the food. Go and search. If you are a bird, you learn how to fly. If you are a four-legged animals, then you go move and you go and search for the food. Then you started reproducing. Reproduction system activated. So you started reproducing the same kind of the animals or the birds or whatever it is. Then slowly, that's how your the small unit consciousness has evolved. Slowly, that consciousness you have learned and became a man with the spine erect people. With this, then your brain and your own thinking was started. So now do you agree that your consciousness has expanded so much? How much from nothing, from just a ray of particle from Big Bang. Even if you take it a Big Bang or even if you take a eternal unchanging unit of consciousness, that's a small particle where whatever it is there, you will stay there. When the air comes, that particle may move. That's how it started. From there to the life has started and you evolved this much. But here, once you come to this, why they say it is a descending, you are in that light world. When you are a small particle, you are in that light. Sometimes you are not visible to anybody also. From there, you came to you took some air, then you started coming down to the water, then you started to the physical world, you are visible. That's a descending. But here in this, these units, whatever these units that you came as a human being, once you come to the human being, it doesn't mean that you already evolved. All your units, all the atoms, each and every atom of your body has to be balanced. Here the question comes, what is balancing? How we can balance it out? How you can evolve to the next stage? So here balancing in the sense, our gurus will say, so whatever it is, this is mine, this is the duality should go. The duality of the should go. Here in this Parsival concept, they will say, because balancing here is everybody is having that male consciousness and female consciousness, right? Every one of us is having. So the female consciousness, we have a lot of feeling as a dominated, and male consciousness, you have a desire as a dominated. So these two should balance. These two should balance. Let us take for a family, if you take a family, right? So in the family, mostly I'm talking about most of the things, the man is the one who desires most, like, okay, get that, after this, what next? The woman is the one who is actually nurturing the family, taking care of the kids, ready to, even if she is educated, ready to sacrifice and just jump onto the things. Even if we are working also, our mood is more towards, suppose there is a kid who is hungry and there's a project deadline. Which one you prefer basically? No matter what, project, let it go. First, I need to feed my kid. That's how our feeling goes. And whereas if the man is, hey, go and take care of that kid, don't cry here. I need to, I'm on work, don't you understand? That's a kind of the attitude. This is a normal scenarios that we come across, right? So here also in that small thing also you can see that where actually our thoughts are going, how so this kind of feeling, so that male or a female or the domination of the one over the other should not be there when you are balancing it out. When you are balancing, one over the other shouldn't be there. Similarly, then the qualities like a jealous, anger, all those things also should get balanced. So instead of seeing, the duality should go off. Basically, the duality also should go off whenever you are balancing. For that only, we are taking number of lifetimes. The question that you asked the last class, after the last class, so people are saying this human life is like a waste kind of thing. Ultimately, we just need to go and merge into that supreme consciousness or whatever it is. You are that ray of particle. From there, come to the human being itself, you evolved, you expanded your conscious so much. Once you become the man, once you born as a man, you will not just like that can go and merge into the supreme consciousness, right? So you need to evolve, you need to take your experiences also. Suppose a kindergarten kid who cannot do any algebra or a mathematics, do you say that this kid is fit for nothing because he is not able to do anything? Gayatri, I think. Okay, you cannot say that this kid is doing nothing or this life is a waste. You will say that, oh, he's just the kindergarten kid. He will learn, he will evolve. That's what you will say, isn't it? Similarly, any life is not a waste life. If somebody is saying that, oh, this life is waste, when your life is going to get waste is when you did not learn anything. If you cannot learn anything in that particular life, then you may say that, oh, it's a waste. When you did not learn anything, in the sense, it's not about, what do you say? It's not about learning maths, physics, or earning or something. It's not about. It is that through the experiences. Through the experiences. Suppose you did a friendship initially, let us take, you immediately, as a kid, we immediately, okay, if somebody is talking very good, we say, oh, second day we'll say she's my best friend. Okay, now to say somebody best friend at 40s, you take lot of time. You assess, you do a lot, because with all the experiences that you had, whether these people are love bombing or really they are doing, their quality is that. Even if somebody comes a very genuinely also, okay, what is that work that this girl is having, why she is spending lot of time on me? So this kind of thoughts, because of the experience that we had, right? So at one point you will be able to balance it out. At one point, okay, friends are needed, they will come. You will only spend so much time that you will not regret later. Only that much time you will. So at that point in time, you feel like you balanced it. Similarly, that kind of balance should come in every. So once you understand that where to do that, what to do, and where you cannot go to the other people lives so beyond, or where you shouldn't trust so much, that's an experience that your breath form has learned. That experience is printed in your breath form as a blueprint. Okay. So once you've taken that experience, in the second lifetime, that kind of experience your soul will not take. Your soul will take the different experience because it want to learn in a different things. Then only it will balance. That is why if you take, right, if you take the kids, our kids, they behave more matured in certain things. Because whatever the experience that we took in this lifetime, you may think at 40 I learned this. How come this girl learned at 15, at 20 itself? This is a kind of thing because those people learned this experience in the previous lifetime itself. They came to learn in a different experiences. They may be learning some of the things that we may not experience in this life at all. Okay, that is the reason. So whenever you are balancing all these things, at certain point you will take things very composed, sthita pragnata like kind of thing, right? So that is the kind of thing you will go into that. You will not bang your head, oh, I did this also. You will not. Suppose once after you learn the things, there is a one thing, right? Dhritarashtra, somewhere, he went and asked, like when he lost all the 100 kids, then when he asked, then he said, okay, because in one of the lifetime you poked the bird's eyes or something because you poked the birds that he did it for 100 birds and he enjoyed. So because of that you have to lose 100 kids and you are blind too. All that came. So that is the 50 incarnations before that happened. Then he asked, then why it took me 50 incarnations in order to take that karma? Then he said, not only that, to have 100 kids also, you need to do so much good. To get that kind of the children is like a sampada, right? So to get that kind of thing, you need to have that, you need to do the 50 lifetimes so good so that you will get 100 kids. So you need to do good in order to get the 100 kids. You need to lose them in order to whatever the karma that you have done. So this much the karmic bondage was actually for everything that we are going to do, right? That much we need to incorporate or we need to balance the things out. So the life will always balance the things completely. So that is a kind of experience that we need to get it. Otherwise, see how only after 50 lifetimes only he is able to get it, and only after that he is able to balance. You cannot say that the previous 50 lifetimes are waste. He earned so much, he did so much good karma so that he can get the 100 kids. So that is not wasted. Similarly, any of our lifetime is not wasted. Only you can feel life is wasted when you are not learning anything, not experiencing anything good or bad, nothing. You are banging on your blueprint, you are not putting any of your learnings, then you can say that you are wasting your life. Otherwise, no life is wasted because is that the small mineral is waste. Mineral life is waste. Is the plant life is waste? In the animal life is waste. Before you come as a human being, you have taken all these lifetimes. You learn from each and everything, some part of it, and then you came to the human being. Now also each lifetime in the human being, you are learning something, and you are becoming one stable unit. That stable unit is called AIA. Hope you get it now clearly. All these things should get balanced it out, and then you need to get, you will become that AIA unit. So the breath form has to learn each and every imprint, it will be there. If you take it as a modern world, I can take it as a chip. In the modern chip, like whatever the motherboard chip kind of thing, in that all the experiences will be recorded. That is why whenever you are in the deep meditation, if you remember that our what is that Upanishad we talked about? We talked about the four states of the thing, right? That is Jagrata Avastha, Swapna Avastha, Sushupta Avastha, and Turiya Avastha. Okay, we are trying to go to, when you go to that Jagrata Avastha, you say like when your eyes are open. Swapna Avastha, you see some of the things as a dream form kind of thing, right? So similarly, when you go to the meditation also, you will be able to see some of the things because that is already there in your subconscious mind. In that chip, it is already there. The things that might have happened to you in the previous incarnations, whatever that you had, the fears or whatever it you will be able to experience all those things in that. So these are all the things that is there in your breath form. When that breath form has completely evolved, completely balanced, then that becomes AIA. That AIA is mostly the intelligence. And once you become AIA, you will be trying to go into the perfect triune self, thinker, and you will be contacting your knower, thinker, no, thinker and knower, and you will be able to go to the perfect contact and you go to the triune self. And once you go to the triune self, what happens? You will go into the government world, right? So that is the consciousness view. If you take that the Big Bang view, normal Big Bang view, it's a sudden explosion. Energy was exploded into the particles and then the galaxies and stars have happened. Then from there the planets came from, the physical appearance came from. From that the biological life came from, and from the biological life the four legged animals came, and for then the a human organism came, and the human organism also from the stone aged person to the now it has evolved. Okay, what is the future? It's an unknown. It's an unknown future in the Big Bang theory. As per the Big Bang theory, you say it is unknown. But future, as per the consciousness evaluation, you have the future. Here, once units are evolved, then you are becoming an AIA. Once you are becoming AIA, you are become that complete triune self. Once you become a complete triune self, you are becoming a, you are going to the governance of the world, cosmic governance. You are going to the cosmic governance and helping the how the order it can be, and then you are becoming an intelligence, higher consciousness. From higher consciousness you are going and merging into the supreme consciousness, which is the ultimate realization. So we have that kind of complete view whenever you go, whenever you are seeing the conscious view, not as a scientific Big Bang view, but as a conscious view. Whenever you go, you will be able to see all that. That is how the human evolution is happening. So once you are in the triune self, once you fully develop the triune self, the complete triune self is happening. It is becoming the part of the government of the world. What is that government of the world? It is saying it is part of, it is eternal progression. It is going into the eternal progression and maintaining the cosmic world within the human world. Again, I told you what is this cosmic world or cosmic governance. So there are so many people. That is why yesterday also, I don't know whether you guys have seen it or not. Every country they gave 1 minute time. Every country they gave 1 minute time in all the meditative groups, right? So in US I saw, US it is 1 o'clock on the respective time zones. They asked all of them to stop, everything stop at that hour. 1 minute. 1 minute, stop everything and then meditate for the world peace. This war shouldn't go, and their mind should be peaceful. Humanity should be there. We don't want this war to be happen, right? So for the world peace, they are all praying. So they gave for each and every country some time, 1 minute only, because this is happened in even the Second World War also. The people have done it, it seems. So 1 minute, everyone, because there also they are saying when everyone together, they are actually releasing a one thought. That thought becomes the bubble, the big bubble of that positive thought, and it will eventually happen. So there also people are behaving. Your thought is your destiny. That is why it came. So this, whenever you are just kind of that releasing that kind of the thing, right? So when so many people are asking for that particular piece, then that area totally, suppose let us take in here, the Texas people, most of the few thousands of the people are praying for it, then that area should be cool. That area should not be affected because so many peace lovers are there. Who will maintain this balance? These triune cells will go and help the cosmic governors. Oh, here is the peace lovers are there, so let us protect this area. Here are the thing, here are the people who are fighting, so let us keep them into that. Whatever that you are releasing the thoughts, right, according to that, they will maintain the cosmic order. That is how these triune cells help the people. So then the trial test balance, everywhere will say the trial. Before reaching to that stage, the doer must pass a critical test. What is the test? That is a trial test. Feeling and desire must perfectly balanced. Okay. There are the forces here, they need to balance their feeling and the desire. That is a male body, female body, whatever it is. That feeling part is a female body and desire part is a male body. These two should be perfectly matching. Then they unite with the united consciousness. So the doer will maintain that inner unity across both the bodies. Both the bodies will be there in one body and they maintain that equal thing, right? So that body, they will test it. Suppose if you see, I can give you an example because all of you must have read that Sitayanam book. That is where that Jaya, Vijaya, Dwarapalakas are unable to maintain this perfect body because of their thing, their irsha or whatever, the jealousy thing came into the picture. So they failed there. When they failed there, the fall of the man happened, and again they need to take. We have seen, right, Shishupalaka and somebody in one of the thing, Ravana and Ravana's brother in Treta Yuga, and so three yugas they born as a two people. I didn't remember exactly, but they have to, in order to balance, they have to come down and they have to spend lot of time in order to balance their thoughts. So the unification of the thinking. So first, what is the first way? In order to think, what is the first? So you have the three minds. According to Percival, you have three minds. What are the things? Body mind, feeling mind, and desire mind. I'll give you an example. Body mind. I think in the power of now or sometime I just in the same chair when I'm actually sitting and doing it, it got slip the thing and my head and hit here and then I got a scar on the top of my eye. Okay, when that after that thing happened, right? Automatically the body mind example I'm telling, automatically whenever I'm just skipping like this, I'm becoming too conscious. Just like that, I didn't slip. Same chair I'm using from then to now also. But I will not slip because I'm just, my body remembered the pain that it has undergone. So whenever you are moving, I will be very conscious. Now I will hold or I will balance it out because body mind remember the pain that it has undergone. So this is what called the body mind, we call it as. That need not go to the signal here. Automatically body is remembering that. Whereas feeling mind, whenever you see something, whenever you feel, that feeling comes, right? Your pulse will, that's a kind of a feeling mind and desire mind that I want kind of the thing, right? So these three minds should be properly adjusted. These minds should operate in a harmoniously and thinking must occupy the unified process. These three minds should be in harmonious and your thinking should be harmonious to these three minds. Then usually they say, right, whenever you will be peaceful, when you can understand what is the need and what is the want in your life. I'm sure whoever has come to this session, we are all satisfied our needs, basically. We are running towards wants. Okay, whenever there is a difference between, or when you can clearly draw the line between need and want, once you met your needs, you will be happy. I'm not saying you don't work hard, you don't to get it, but you will not be worried about the wants. When it comes, you will enjoy it. When it doesn't comes, it will not get affected. That's what I'm saying. So when the need is there, so basic food, shelter, all those are all the needs. Those needs you need to run. Okay, but after that, you need to stabilize your mind. So that needs and wants. Well, here also, so whenever you understand that feeling, desire, and body mind, when you are able to together, when together able to unified thinking, when you come, you will be one being. The body mind aligns a complete combined thought of your feeling mind and desire mind. So the doer cannot think separately or divisibly. He thinks it as a one unified mind. He thinks single unified consciousness. What happened? Suppose I'm just remembering. I always quote because I was amazed with that. When I go to the Egypt, that guy who guide, right? So we went to the Egypt like just after the COVID. Okay, during the COVID, he is because he is the English speaking guy. He used to get now and then the foreigners used to come and see. So he used to get the job now and then because there's no visitors, right? They don't get jobs those days. So whenever he got a job, whenever he get that one guide or anything, so the whole colony used to eat, it seems. He had a small kids, he had a twins and he had a small kids. He never saved up totally. Oh, if that money is there, I can feed my family for a few more days. He never did that. He used to say that, oh, whenever the foreigner comes, it is like a festival for all of them because he will get a job and he will feed the entire thing. So that kind of unified consciousness, think everybody is your own, right? So that unified consciousness will happen. You reunite to your divided bodies. Your divided bodies, your male body, female body, you divided, right? Previously, now they are actually, you are just unified into the one, and your perfect body is restored because you are balanced. You have that balanced unit, and that your doer become complete. Your doer is inseparable. So the final adjustment of the body, what is happening? The unified thinking performs another function. What is that? Your the four senses and your breath form also works in a coordinated manner. Whatever the senses, it won't go. Your eye is seeing something and it wants. Your mind is pulling back. No, 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 that's not yours. You should not go. But your eye is going, oh, somebody wore some good jewelry or somebody wore some good sari. Somebody has a Lamborghini car. I want. So your eyes, wherever it is seeing, your eyes are going. But your heart is saying, no, no, come back. But when you are in that complete try self, all will act. Even if your eye sees, it will not ask for it because your body mind is so balanced. Yeah, somebody had it, good for them. That's all. You will not look, or you will not have that I want that kind of thing will not happen. So you will be aligning your doer, because your doer is not going outward to the nature units. What happens? It goes inward and it balances your units and it goes and unite with its thinker and knower. When it went and unites with the thinker and knower, what happens? It becomes fully the integrated triune self. When it becomes integrated triune self, it is the perfect body that is there in the harmony. When it is perfect body, when it is it unites, it unites with the conscious thinking. It is uniting with the conscious thinking. So I have given you one diagram. Maybe if you're not able to pull it up, you can just share with your thing. That is mind, body, and consciousness. There is a triangle kind of thing, right? The spirit is up, mind is one side, and the body is one side. So here, with all the experiences, the body is experiencing. So whatever through the spirit, the body is experiencing. It is taking the regularly the whatever it is. The body is taking care of your body, regular physical exercise, nutrition, healthy supplements, vitamin supplements, physical exercise, activities, hobbies, stretching during your day, daily breathing practice. All these are the things that you are taking care of your body. Okay, you're taking care of your mind. What is that thing? Increase your positive thoughts. Do one activity at a time. Increase your positive thoughts. Release your negative thoughts. Setting a positive intention daily. one daily positive intention with self-affirmation. Write your current goals. What are your future goals? Create a gratitude journal. Be gratitude. Working on your forgiveness, daily mindfulness practice, and mantra or anything saying, right, so that your mind will be purified. So when you are with this, then with the creativity you'll take some experience. Your spirit or your breath form takes some experience. What experience? When your bodily and mind, when you are taking, what is the thing that your spirit will take? Your spirit will be connecting with the God or connecting with the triune self. It balances out. It is connecting with the nature. It is having healthy relationships with everybody around you. You will have healthy relationships. You will be very creative. You will be inspiring personality. You will be very passionate. Anything that you do it very passionately. These are the activities. These are the things that you will develop with yourself whenever your body, mind, and spirit is thing. So there is a one more diagram that I shared. It is having three same thing, right? The soul, mind, and body, mind, and consciousness, or soul, or breath form. Here the soul can be replaced as soul, spirit, breath form, mind and body, that you know. So your body is your movement, your breath, or your rest. Your mind is your belief system, your perceptions, all those things. Your soul is, it has a purpose, it has a desire, it has a feeling. When you are integrating all these things, when you are actually balancing all these things, the perfect best self is coming to you. That is the perfect best self. The last point that we are learn in this unit is the fall of a man. Like example, I already gave Jaya Vijaya, right? So whenever you are not balancing, when every human being, the human doer, whenever they are failing this trial balance test, so what happens is they are falling from this perfect body to the mortal body. Whenever you are failing, if you are passing, you are getting that perfect immortal body, and units of nature were all balanced, and you are become the perfect triune self, and you are going to the government of the world. Whenever you are failing, what happened? Whenever feeling and desire was dominated by your body mind, your feeling mind and desire mind was dominated by your body mind, not by your consciousness. So you are hypnotized by your desire and doing. Oh, I want that, I want this. That is the kind of thing, right? So you forgot your true nature. Whenever you are hypnotized by all these worldly things, you forget your nature, true nature of your conscious light was gone. You are into this darkness of the senses. You are going towards your senses. Your tongue wants to eat something, your eye wants to see something. So these are all the things that it is going. You can only perceive. So with that falling of a man, you can only perceive birth, death. This birth and death cycle only you will be getting it. So you lose the realm of permanence. You lose your everlasting perfect bodies. How many number of days you are here in this, like taking the birth, you are going away and away with the perfect everlasting bodies. Eternal order of progression is getting delayed. Feeling and desire was ruled by senses and sex, male, female, and your senses, right? Your self control was diminished. Your knowledge, your knower was forgotten. Your light of the intelligence is obscured. They got dim. As a result, periodically you are inhabitant to the new human bodies in the cycle of birth and death. You must undergo re-existence and continue learning. You must undergo again and again birth and birth in this world, and then you have to undergo so much of learning. Do yes, when pass this test, when this eternal order, when this order passes, then they are balancing their feeling and desire. Then they are complete triune self. They are in touch with their thinker. They are in touch with their knower, and they go into the government of the world. They progress into the degree of intelligence, and later they advances through the towards ultimate consciousness. These are all the things that happen. Your body, when it is past, it's a perfect immortal body. When it's failed, it is a human and mortal body. Okay. When units are balanced, you are passing the test. When units are unbalanced, you are failing the test. When your consciousness was so light, higher frequencies, You have the light from the nowhere to interact. When you fail, your light is obstructing. Your self-control is complete when you pass the test. Your self-control is under your senses, under your sex dominating when you are self-control. Your destiny is progress through eternal order when you pass the test, and when your destiny is excel into the earth and re-existence when you fail the test. Human imperfection arises, loss of balance, loss of feeling and desire. The body, mind, and senses can dominate the true identity. So, here the question, Lavanya, how to balance whenever some thought comes, whenever some desire comes. Think yourself whether that is asking by your body mind or that was asking by you, the eternal you. I want to learn. I want to learn actually what is the true nature of me. That is is it coming from the body mind? Is it coming from eternal you? Eternal you. It's a clear, right? I have a car. I have a Honda car, and which I can use for my drive. No, no, no. My neighbor bought some Mercedes. I want Mercedes. You can clearly think whether it is coming from your body mind or from the eternal, yeah, eternal you can see. So whenever it is, whenever that division occur, oh, whenever it comes, you enjoy it. I'm not saying that suppose you're in a progression, you have got more money and you got to afford to go buy the Mercedes, and your car was breakdown or something happened, because they are not permanent. And when you want to have to buy a new car, go and buy, not out of body mind is asking, but you need that for commute and you can afford it, just buy it. Not clinging to the nature. When you can get it, you get it. That's it. Not don't go to the, but in order to go to the balancing of the unit, you need to put your intention there. That I need to balance my units. So the triune self remains ideal. So that ideal triune self you need to get, not to fall into the birth, death, and re-existence. Don't actually, I did it. Oh, you got Mercedes, let us take. Oh, I earned it. Don't say that. I earned it. So don't put anything into yours, into your account. Just as it comes, life, experience it, learn the lesson, enjoy it. Do not put into I did it kind of thing. Whatever that you have to learn, whatever that breath form has to imprint this particular lifetime, things will come. Let those events flow through. Okay. With that, we'll conclude the chapter 2. Okay. There are few diagrams, whatever the concepts that I have explained, I shared with Lavanya. She will share in your group so that you can better understand. So next class, we will thought how our thoughts, when these thoughts, when great thoughts are there, why we are not able to think in this direction? What are the objections? What are the objections of our thoughts? Even after knowing that also, with this, whenever we learn 3 to 4, oh, Sunday morning, we learn a good knowledge. We all discussed. We will have it. Entire Sunday lingering, all that. Monday, once we go to the office, somebody steal my work, somebody mail my work to boss, gone. All this is gone. Why actually we are going to that direction? What are the objections? How we have to do that? That we will see in the next chapter. Objections of the thought are something. The chapter heading itself is law of thought and objections. That is the thing, the next chapter, the concepts that we will learn. Any questions until now? We will clarify today, even if it is 10-15 minutes more, because we are going into the new thing, right? What is belief system? What is God? What is the claims of the God? Why we struck, right? So all these things we will see. What an accident? Is an accident is really an accident? All those things we will answer it. Everyone was quite new questions type today. Hope I answered all the questions.
I'll
Thank
share
you.
this one, Prasanna. Last time it was asked. I think that's the reason I'm sharing this. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, thank you, Prasanna. Very nice session.
Thank you, Andy.
In the body, sometimes, we get these cells, the free radicals. So there, some of the outer orbit electrons, some of them are missing. So the missing means they're not complete. They're not like the cell has to be balanced. When it's something is missing, they go and become a cancer cell and destroy the everything. So
Now we will see
similarly,
how the disease will come, how the disease will come when the balance is not there. Yeah, that will come. Everything. He touches everything. All your questions will be touched in this
so what I'm
book.
saying is when we have
Mm.
desire, unfulfilled desire,
Yeah, yeah.
we become restless and then
Restless. Yes,
and it
yes.
affects everybody else around us, like just like a free
It
radical.
affects your emotions first. It affects your
Yeah.
emotions because it is affecting your emotions. Suppose whenever you are angry, whenever you are jealous, you will have some kind of unrest in your cells, right? Those cells will form as disease,
Yeah.
unfulfilled things. You are not
Yes.
balanced your things, basically.
Right. Very good session. Thank you, Prasanna.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rajni ma'am. So yeah, Chandana, uh, a Zoom user, and MS, everyone expressing gratitude to you, Prasanna Haru, for this session.
Thank you. You want to ask some question, right, from the last session? Or something you said?
Me?
No?
No, Prasanna Haru.
Okay.
So you explained about that AIA. I was asking about
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
AIA.
Yeah.
Explained. And also, Prasanna, today you said that do you like our body mind will be dominated by our feeling mind or desire mind, right? Like it's like body mind is dominated means like it has the doya mind. So how many minds we have here, Prasanna Garu?
Three minds:
Three
body
minds.
mind, feeling mind, desire mind.
So feeling
Okay.
mind and desire mind falls under doya.
Both, all the three under the doer only. All the three are for the doer only. But when you balance, right? So suppose let us take okay, this year let us say, okay, God has given me enough things. I don't want to accumulate any things for my life. So whatever I have, if I enjoy, it's fine. Okay. That's my feeling. I have it because that kind of, what do you say, state of santrupti, I don't know what exactly the word English. So that kind of state I was in. Then suddenly somebody came to my home and they wore a beautiful sari or a beautiful jewelry piece or anything. Let us take. So if my body mind is going and asking, oh, it was so beautiful, that's a feeling. Beautiful is a feeling. Until then, if you stop it, it is okay. Now the desirement started. Why can't you have it? Okay, the feeling mind is saying, no, 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 what you thought, you don't want to accumulate things, right? The feeling mind is coming and arising. Then the body mind, no, you have money, go get it. I want to have it. So the bodily needs are asking me. So here, where is the balance? In my heart, my mind says something, my heart says something. Do you have that conflict anytime?
Yes.
Many times, right? If those two are balanced, then your body mind will not dominate. If those two are not thing, body mind will take one and it moves.
Okay.
It is happening not only for us, for you and for me. Contentment, yes, yes. Not only you and me, even for the very very big gurus also, when they are practicing certain things, right, their walk will become like very pure when they practice. So whatever they say, it happens. Okay. At one point, oh, that guru, whatever it happened, everybody will go with their problems. Actually, with the guru, we should not go with our own problems. We should go how we can advance our spiritually. We shouldn't ask for our problems, right? But still we go. So if they say that, okay, okay, nothing will happen, it's okay. Everything. So because there has that walk has purity, it started. So once they started, then everybody will put him into the one simhasanam, then done all the garlands and all the things. Then at one point, these gurus are also falling down. So they started, you can observe these things. They started giving importance, whoever is doing all these things. So which means that whatever the acquired things, with that they lost the balance again. It is very important to have that balance, right? I was really in first person that I myself considered as a guru. He was, because everybody is coming and giving some flowers or flower garlands to him. Then one poor devotee came and he just sitting in the corner and thinking, oh, I don't have anything to give it to Guru. I don't know, by going in front of the line what to do. So he is silently observing. This Guru being is able to grasp the mind of that thing. That day he stopped all garlands. It should not be having, because no one should have that expression that I couldn't give it. With him, even the singing is banned, because if you are going and praying, just pray in the normal words. Because if somebody started singing, oh, that Lavanya has a good voice, so she could sing. I don't have good voice, I can't sing. So there is a disparity is coming. Stop singing, just ask. When you come to the God, just ask. Just chant his name, that's it. So this is a kind of equality that he maintained, which means he is such a balancing kind of thing, right? So he didn't, there are so many gurus who are falling from there. If the people are putting that Pad Namaskara, then that became a routine. You have seen so many people, you can see so many gurus. It's not that they don't have powers, they acquired powers through their sadhana, but they are falling. That body mind, because body is asking for that respect, that kind of thing, right? So because they don't need all other things they got, because once you become some at certain stage, right, you can go and ride any car, because all the devotees will come one big cars and they will ride. So they feel like, okay, even without buying, the God is giving everything. Okay, but they can say that that was the acquired that they got, but if they get attached to it, then they will give, whoever got that good luxury car, they will started giving importance. Then they lost the balance.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Hope it clears, right?
Yes, Prasanna, yes. So I was thinking that, okay, only the desire and the feeling only falls under doya, but everything, the body.
Everything, body, mind is also, yeah. The mind itself is doer. You need to go beyond that mind, right?
Yes. Madhvi ma'am and Varas sir, they also express their gratitude.
Thank you.
And also, Prasanna garu, like no one are asking, so I'll ask one more question.
Mhm.
So you said the fall of the man, right? That we are in this, but I have heard that in some people they say like we have come to this human world because we have that great power of like we can do it, like that's the reason we have come into this world. I've heard different aspects, so I'm just asking it come, like they say like, okay, many souls they are afraid to come to this world, but we as a brave soul, you have come into this earth to take all these challenges to learn and to go through. But also there is another aspect saying like, okay, you have done something or something, so that's the reason you have because you have lost the balance, that's the reason you have come down to this earth to again go to that balanced state and to whatever it is to go
Yeah.
to a
Yeah,
spiritual
good question. Very good question. Actually, both are right. Both are right. I can say, because one example, right? In you are evolved from the small Renu of the Big Bang theory to human being. So the human evolution is happening. Then you went. While going, like as I gave an example of the Guru, you may fall down. That is the fall of a man.
yeah.
Okay, but you evolved all the things. You really attained the triune self. You really attain the triune self. After attaining the triune self, people don't want to come. Some people don't want to come because Once you come here, you with that veil of Maya, you may be forgetting and you may caught down into the birth and death. But some people want to come back because now I know what exactly the thing to balance it out. What should be done to balance it out? I wanted to show with my life. With my life, I want to show these people so that they can at least follow. There are people, take Ramana Maharshi, take all these people, right? Why they came to this? They were untouched by all these things, even though they live among us. They didn't, they caught hold of any of these things, right? So there are few souls who are brave enough to come and teach us like the way that we can progress to this eternal world. So each came in a different. Suppose Patri Sars is a different perspective. He wanted to. He didn't, because he gave like very few people what needs to be done, how to progress. But his motto is massive people, like lakhs and millions of people. He want to bring that into the meditation world. He introduced that meditation word to them, and introduced that vegetarianism in their lives, and went. That is his motto. So some people, they won't go to the public and do all the things. They will just sit at one place, and whoever comes, they will tell. Because their motto is different. Isn't it? So similarly, the Shirdi Sai Baba, they came at that time because there's a lot of war between the Hindu and Muslims. Because of that, that incarnation purpose is to make the friendship between those two religions. That's what they say, right? So each one, in order to come back to make that balance, that soul should have proper courage, not to dwell into the again birth, catch up into the birth and death cycle. So that is also true. This is also true.
Got
You
it,
have
Professor.
seen this, some few souls like that, few souls like this, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah, good
We have
explanation.
seen that Jaya Vijaya who falls and who take the births.
Yes,
We have seen Raman Maharshi and all those people who came, who was untouched by all these things and did their purpose and went back.
right. Okay, got the clarity. Thank you. From MS, in both these examples, desire or feeling mind is overcoming the desire or body mind, and there is no balance, basically shutting the desire or body mind completely.
Not shutting, balancing. Suppose when you come to this human world, right? Definitely you need some food, something. To survive something, you need it, right? So shutting is when you are actually like Ramana Maharshi or anybody, they need not look for their food. Because they were complete triune selves kind of people, they came, right? So by just sitting there also, when you are giving some advice to the people, also people are coming and giving the food. They need not bother about that basic needs also. They can do that. Not everyone may not be, because here the progression, when you are in the progression stage, you need to earn for your own bread butter, but you need to balance. The other side, when the balanced units came down, they need not worry about this bread butter or whatever the things, but they should not fall down to the human. The respect, that kind of thing, right? People are coming and giving all the things, so they shouldn't fall down. That kind of the thing. So they should be there. So these are two, there are two. One is the balanced units came down to teach you something. One is the units are getting balanced, definitely. They shouldn't touch down. They need to use like electricity. Whenever there is a class, my light, the front light is on. Once that done, I'm switching off the light. I'm not using until next Sunday. Only whenever I'm in the camera presence, only I just need it, right? Otherwise, I don't need that kind of thing. So I'm switching off. Similarly, you need to be able to use your senses, your body, mind. Whenever you need, use it. Otherwise, keep them. If you are using, forget about your senses only. If you can use your phone such a way, you will achieve wonders. Whenever you need phone, take your phone, use it. Whenever you don't need a phone, there's no phone call coming. Nobody in the world is wondering about you. You need not go and check anybody messaged or not. This became such a time waste process, such a body mind, such a distraction for all of us. Forget about kids, even for us also that is happening, right? Go on checking. So use that phone. First, try to use your phone only when required. Then you will control your mind. Automatically, with the phone control, you know means you are controlling your mind also. You can practice that for a week and see. Until next Saturday, Sunday you comes, use phone only when required. I'm not saying don't use your phone, because so many things were interlinked now. You have to use your phone, but use your phone only when required. Every time you are opening phone, many people, we open for some purpose, we scroll down to the social media or all the things, and we forgot why we opened the phone. Why we took the phone also, you will keep it, oh, I'm not remembering. Then again, when that work comes again, you'll go and get that work. No, don't do that. Whenever you have some work to open the phone, do that work, keep it away. See how much time you have it, how much you can control your body mind. This is one simple practice you can do. Try. Along with you, I will also try. Okay.
If anyone has questions, you can unmute yourself or put it into the chat, masters. Prasanna, so after the AIIA, so once we get that stability, so we then move into that triune self.
Mhm.
And then triune self, again, we go into that individual.
Individual intelligence.
Okay. So individual intel, like each, I mean, each soul will become like, I mean, that particular
Each soul will become like one God kind of thing, small GODs.
small unit, then altogether supreme intelligence.
Altogether, capital GOD.
Capital GOD. Okay.
Okay.
So these
Next class onwards, it will be interesting. Next class onwards, you will be able to relate, because until now, there are new terminology, new jargon was introduced to you. First and second chapters. Third chapter onwards, you will start getting into why God, why belief, why accident, why all these things, right? He will slowly give. Second, third, and fourth are like their slow concept injection. For the fifth onward, the physical destiny onwards, you will find reason for everything that is happening in your life. Means once you listen the concept, you can relate in your life. I won't tell what happened in your life. Your intelligence will. What happens is Percival makes us our intelligence to our doer to go and touch the thinker, go and touch the knower. So you yourself in your meditations or in your daily life, once you started living your mindful thing with all these concepts, you will understand reason for everything by yourself. You feel that what is the concept of the knower. You will understand. Because you are able to touch that knower concept, right? You yourself was able to touch the concept. It is not easy, or it is not a joke that you come to this stage. We all come to this stage, and we all come to this kind of knowledge. We are really privileged. We are really have done something good in order to try to understand this book itself. Because in order to come to this stage itself, you need to have certain kind of what is a qualification. Vajrasa told thousands of people, go and read that book. It is a book of books. He gave the quotations. He gave, especially only for this book, he did so much propaganda. But how many people read it, right? How many people read that? So many people started, did some few episodes and stopped. Really, in order to continue, the thing is some divine energy, some way that you are touching your knower. Otherwise, you will not be able to touch the book itself.
And especially we should express a sincere gratitude, Prasanna. Because of you, we are able to read this and able to
We are all together. It is all nothing. One has ability to teach, one has an ability to learn. That's all. It is all together as a unit we are learning. That much I can say. It is not like again that coming right. Only I can teach. Only that separation shouldn't be there. We are all learning together. It's also one consciousness.
Yes.
Okay, that means that understanding really. I'm fortunate to get that kind of understanding, right? Because without, suppose if the same audience who are not at all interested to learn, if I was kept in that, I have experienced that also. The audience were not showing that kind of interest, that same kind of consciousness level. If they are not there, I'm not getting this flow. I've felt it, I experienced it. I'm not saying for the case of humbleness or anything. This is true feeling, what I'm experiencing. So we're all meant to learn together. Let me keep that way.
It's because I read this book, but I could not understand unless you have taught us and you have given us the details. So that's the reason I'm saying it's like,
Yeah, because once I did it right, that experience, whatever the things that I kept on my breath from, right, it is there. So that imprints is helping me to expand more, definitely.
yes.
That's why you didn't listen first. You want more explanation.
Yeah. We are lucky Australia team and I mean, and also the US team, they are coming here. Yeah. Second time. Yeah. Any other questions, friends?
I think next week you will be there, right? That following week you said you
The
will not be.
Easter week we will not be there. It's a
Okay.
long
Okay.
weekend.
Next week we'll have a session. Okay.
I think that's all for today, Prasanna garu.
Yeah, after so many days, I was sitting quietly at my home, only for the sake of lesson, not hurrying. Next week also I'll be like that. We'll see that law of thought. Okay.
Okay.
New concept. Bye. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you all, masters. We'll end the session here.